engine question and answers. What is hydrogen engine vehicle? A hydrogen engine vehicle uses hydrogen gases as a fuel instead of gasoline or diesel. There are two types: the hydrogen internal combustion engine H2ICE, which burns hydrogen in a modified internal combustion engine, and fuel cell electric vehicle FCEV, which uses hydrogen to generate electricity via the fuel cell to power the electric motor. And what is the main difference between H2IC and FCEV? H2IC works like conventional internal combustion engine, where hydrogen is injected, mixed with air, and burned to produce the power. And FCEV uses a fuel cell stack to convert hydrogen into electricity, which then power the electric motor. What are the main advantages of hydrogen engine vehicles? Zero carbon emission, only emits water vapor when burning hydrogen. Renewable fuel source, hydrogen can be produced from water using renewable energy. High energy efficiency, FCEVs are more efficient than gasoline or diesel engines. Quick refueling takes only a few minutes compared to the battery electric vehicle. What are the challenges of hydrogen engine vehicle? Hydrogen stores require high pressure tanks for safe storage. Production cost, green hydrogen production through the electrolysis is expensive, and infrastructure, it is a limited hydrogen refueling station compared to the gasoline stations. How does H2IC engine works? Hydrogen is injected into combustion chamber and mixes with the air. The spark plug ignites the hydrogen air mixture and produces the power. The engine functions similar to the gasoline engine, but emits only the water vapor and small amount of NOx. How does a fuel cell in a FCV generate the electricity? So here, the hydrogen enters into the anode of the fuel cell, where it splits the photon and electron, and the photons passes through the electrolyte member, where the electron travel through the internal circuit, create the electricity. At the cathode, oxygen reacts with the proton and the electrons to form the water. So here is the equation how the water and electricity will be formed towards the mixing of the anode and cathode in the hydrogen gas. What type of hydrogen storage is used in hydrogen vehicle? Compressed hydrogen storage. Hydrogen is stored at 350 to 700 bar pressure in carbon fiber tanks. And liquid hydrogen storage is stored at it will be a part of the compression up to minus 253 degrees centigrade. Metal hydride storage. Hydrogen is absorbed into metal alloy for the safer storage. What are the key components of an H2IC vehicle? Hydrogen fuel tank stores hydrogen under high pressure. Fuel injector injects hydrogen into the combustion chamber. Spark ignition system ignites hydrogen air mixture. Turbocharger or cooling system improves the combustion efficiency. Exhaust system emits only the water vapor and minimum NOx2. What are the key components of FCEV? Hydrogen storage tank stores the compressed hydrogen. Fuel cells tank converts the hydrogen into electricity. Electric motor drives the vehicle using electricity from the fuel cell. Battery pack stores the excessive electricity for the peak power demands. Power electricity manages the power flow between fuel cell, battery, and motor. How does hydrogen combustion compare to the gasoline combustion? So the flame speed and ignition energy and the chemometric ratio and the emission. So these are the specific parameters will be compared with the hydrogen and the gasoline. So here the gasoline, it have the high flame speed, and again will be the ignition energy will be the high for the hydrogen. And the rear fuel mixing also will be the better in the hydrogen, and water vapor and involves X. This will be the emission related in the hydrogen. And next will be the how is hydrogen produced for the vehicle use? With the help of electrolysis, splitting the water using electricity, green hydrogen, steam methane reforming, SMR, extracting the hydrogen from the natural gas, and biomass classification, extracting the hydrogen from organic waste. What is the efficiency of H2IC and versus FCEV? H2IC efficiency is 30 to 40%, similar to the gasoline engine, and FCEV efficiency is 60% more efficiency due to the direct electricity conversion. Why do FCEVs uses a hybrid system with the batteries? Fuel cell provide a steady power but have slow transient response time. A battery pack stores excess energy from the regenerative braking, support the peak power from demands during the acceleration. What safety measures are used in the hydrogen vehicle? Hydrogen leak detection sensor. It detects the leak in the fuel system. High pressure valve, so prevent the over pressurization. Crash proof hydrogen tank made up of carbon fiber, reinforcing the material. Automatic shut off valves stop hydrogen flow in case of accident is happening in the vehicle. What are the future development in hydrogen vehicle technology? So hydrogen blended engines, mixing the hydrogen with the nature gas for the transit fuel. Solid state hydrogen storage, more efficient and safer storage than the compressed gas. Hydrogen proven heavy trunks and the aircrafts, expanding the hydrogen usage behind the cars. If hydrogen vehicle is parked for a month, what it loses. So yes, the liquid hydrogen can evaporate due to the boil off loss if the insulation is not perfect. However, the compressed hydrogen in tanks remains stable for long duration. If hydrogen is so efficient, why BEVs, battery electric vehicles, more popular? Infrastructure, EV charging stations are more widely spread than the hydrogen refueling station. The production cost, green hydrogen production is expensive compared to the electricity from the renewables. Energy efficiency, BEVs have the 80 to 90% efficiency, while FCEVs have the 60% of efficiency due to the hydrogen conventional losses. What happens if a hydrogen vehicle is in a and during the accident? So hydrogen tanks are designed from the multi-layer carbon fibers, burst valves that safety vents hydrogen if damages, preventing the explosion.